we're so B-Tech. Hey guys, it's Alex from The Disciples here with the Christmas tree, and Gabriel Netz following his first place at the Kent Regional this weekend with what deck, Gabe?
Birds.
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 Why birds?
It's fun. I don't know. It's not Dragon Link.
It's not Dragon Link. I'm actually so zoomed out.
Oh god, nice editing.
I'm
Alright.
sick.
So I played Birds.
We played Birds.
It was pretty good. I've been playing it for a while.
Yeah.
I really have a good time playing it. It's very hard to play. I feel I keep fucking up. But this weekend I felt I played well, so that's cool.
Oh no. If you're not playing well, or if you're fucking up, then I'm doomed, bro.
Bro, everyone just, I don't know, man, just draw Warbler. If you draw Warbler, it's easier.
It's insane.
Alright, so we play 3 Warbler, because we want to draw Warbler.
True.
So I guess let's go for the bird ratios first. So it's 3 Warbler, 3 Barrow, 3 Sparrow, 2 Swallow, and a Wagtail. So, very good card, very good card. Questionable card.
The next best one, probably.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Snitch.
Okay.
I hate the Grey Bird.
Okay, so the free Cobalt. I feel like that's just the one you want to draw, right? Like with these ones to summon.
Yeah, like it's a lot better to draw like Cobalt with the other birds than it is to draw Wagtail. Wagtail also doesn't work with Bird Call well, while this does work with Call. The targeting protection is pretty good right now because I mean it stops most like it means your actually can get impermed or like blackouted, so it's pretty cool. So I think it's just better to play 3. Like you could do Choo, but I think Sparrow just comes up more, and like you can play the game without this.
Yeah.
And this getting to Nervo is super relevant.
Yes.
That's the other thing. Like this only gets to birds, this gets to tries.
Yeah.
And tries are like a very good push, especially like to bait things so your birds resolve. Some people play like Barrow. I think Barrow is just too good not to play it. Especially because like it's basically Warbler, like it's worse Warbler, of course. But it's very hard to interact with this card. So if you open like a hand trap and like Sparrow, Barrow, you do like Ensemble F0 and you have like 1 extra surge plus Ensemble float. So it's very hard to break those half boards that makes.
Yeah.
And so I think you just have to play 3 Barrow. It's so good in the grind game as well to have 3. And it's 2 Swallow over 1 because sometimes you need a second one to push, like in the next turn.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to have the second one. I side this one out a lot, but it kind of hurts at times when you side it out and you don't have like another one to summon after you use the push, which doesn't happen as much in like both-sided games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think bird ratios are pretty good. I have nothing to complain here. Then for tries, I got this 3 Fractal, nice rarities.
Yeah.
The 3 Nervo, Kid Karas. So, I mean, Fractal is very good because you can dump Nervo or dump a bird. It's also basically a normal summon or an extender, so it's just versatile.
Yep.
Nervo's pretty good because it works well with Swallow. It's another level 1, so like if you get like you go Warbler, it gets interrupt, you can like normal Nervo, which is pretty strong. I do think you can play 2 Nervo though. Like I side the third Nervo is like the first side out in this deck. It's like the Nervo and the Apex.
Yeah.
So I think like you can consider playing 2. I just don't know, UK event, weird decks. I kind of just felt pressured into playing 3.
Yes.
And then 1 Kit, 1 Karas. People side out Kit a lot, which I don't think is correct, because Kit means that like Fractal plus like Nervo, or Fractal plus Fractal, or like Fractal plus another bird, another try plays through like a hand trap.
Yeah.
Because you basically like you dump 2, then you have like you normal summon, you banish 2, they stop you, then you can like Karas pitch the other one, so now you have 2 engraved. Then like this threatens Furjet, and if they stop you again, you can make Furjet with the 2 tries. So
and then you get like summon a bird, and it's the same basically.
Yeah,
or,
you're
like,
kind of
whatever.
especially because like we have like Sparrow or something, so it's pretty cool. One pretty cool thing I think that I was doing different this week is like a lot of people when they open like Fractal Cobalt hands, like Fractal Cobalt Barrel, and like I won like 3 games because of this. It's pretty crazy. And they instead of going like they go like Fractal dump Nervo add Kit, and they try to normal summon and make Furjet. But if you do it that way, you kind of just get like super punished by Imperm or any interrupt here.
Yeah.
So what I was doing a lot is just like Frax and Kits and Nervo add Karas. Then you Karas pitch the Barrow. Then like you banish 3 for Simorg, and then you Barrow after.
Yeah.
So I just play like better through hand traps. Like this is very hard to interact. Simorg's already here. They can't target anything now. So you basically the whole combo plays through Veiler after this point. So that's pretty cool. So I think it's pretty needed. It also sends Oath both sides.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Not that Oath ever resolves. That card's a myth. I just played.
Imagine Oath comboing, right?
It never resolves. And
Yeah.
it loses to Imperm. It's so awkward. And then the one chicken.
Big boy.
And yeah, I mean, 3 calls, tanky 1-for-1. I really like 1-for-1. Some lists are not playing it. I don't see why. It's crazy.
It's just like birds or Nerval.
Yeah, no, it's
Your
so
entire
good.
deck.
And you have like so
Good
many
you.
good discards.
Yeah.
It's just crazy good. It's like another push, like no one accounts for. It's kind of like barraging Zodiac. Like no one sees 1-for-1 coming.
Exactly.
Tanky just the active Fractal and Bird Call is
Insane.
out of control.
Yes.
Like Warbler get interacted and you activate Bird Call, it's like it's curtains.
Literally curtains, bro.
It is shivers.
Shivers.
The other card you could play is like Foolish, I guess, for like
It's just more copies of
it's like-
Fractal, really, I guess.
yeah, Foolish is like a shit Fractal basically.
Yeah.
But Fractal's like a lot better, and I felt it was like just better to play more non-engine. Because like my list plays a lot on non-engine.
Surprising amount. I'm still surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, bro, you can't beat decks by just like
Literally
using
just
your engine,
birds.
unfortunately. So you need to draw something. So I was playing 3 draw, 3 imp, 3 ash, and a crow. So that's like for hand traps, I guess. And I had like 3 talents, 1 cosmic. So for people that saw the LCS list last week, this was Desires and this was call by.
Yeah.
So UK, Mystic Mine.
Mystic Mine, we're scared.
I just want to play like one main deck out in
Yeah.
case of Mystic Mine, and this is better than Order because it's a live card going second because you can Cosmic Scythe, you can Cosmic Blackout.
Fog Blades, whatever.
Yeah, like it's live going second basically. So I never drew it, but I think it just makes more sense if you're playing like a one-off to
Yeah,
play this and
definitely.
playing Order. And then Talons instead of Desires is very weird because Desires is a way better consistency card. Talons is way better when you have a playable hand though.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes even. I'm not super sure on this still. Like, it felt very good to go second of this deck. Because, like, look at this. There's, like, 15 non-engine cards.
Yes, yeah.
So you have, like, 1 or 2 plus a bird you gotta play. I felt it was a bit too weak going first, maybe. So maybe you got to, like, get some of those from our consistency cards.
Yes, yeah.
But I have nothing to complain. I didn't draw much, but I think draw is, like, well positioned right now.
And the other two are just kind of generic, right?
Yeah, Imperm is very generic. The deck does a lot of, like, half bars with a hand trap. Like the Dragon Link style, right? So it's pretty cool that you have things that work well as like a hand trap, like a board hand trap, like Ash does. So some people play like Gamma.
That makes more sense with Small World, right? But
Yeah, that's like more like a pure combo deck, or just
Yeah.
trying to resolve your combo. Here, my way to beat like Dark Ruler droplets kinda is like, okay, you're gonna Dark Ruler me, sure. But I'm gonna have like 1 to 2 hand traps, and I'm gonna have like follow up, and I'm gonna have like ensemble at back, and I'm just
Yeah.
trying to play the long game. Because I think like I mean Small World's very good going first, but I think it's just super weak going second.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's bad into cards like Draw and Lance, which people sign to this deck. And you gotta play the guy.
Dan
Danafir.
Fury, yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, like you gotta trade a bird, so the -1 is super annoying. It doesn't feel good.
Yes. I like the cards, but I don't like it because it's -1, and it just doesn't feel like you're ever getting enough value out of the -1.
Yeah, basically, like you search Warbler, but then Warbler doesn't resolve
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
When you're going into a board, and then it gets super awkward. Because going first is fine. Like if they hand trap Warbler going first, sure. But if they Shisha Warbler, it's another story. Like it's like then you got like 3 things to play through. So I really like this. Talents is very good going second into Sword Soul. No one really Protoss for wins ever. Especially they also shouldn't be able to Protoss to win through these. Especially because draw always prevents Protoss basically. It's not good in Sword Soul, but like
That's what you think, though.
because if they search emergency, just draw. They have like they have to hard draw Protoss.
Just watch out. I'm gonna Protoss you for
Yeah,
wins.
sure, pal.
Watch. Buddy.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about this. I don't know how you play this deck without playing 1 Crow.
Yeah, let's play, bro.
Crow's so
I'm
good.
convinced,
It's
yeah.
so good. Even again like Sword Soul, it's just top like the Tanny play. You can just always search it for free. It clears DP, so this was pretty good. So that's 40 for the main, I guess.
40 main deck.
Side. So I'm just playing a bunch of hand traps because I don't think you can play Bard Breakers this format.
No, agreed.
So I'm just playing the generic ones, I guess. Gamma Draw. Sorry, Gamma Nib. Gamma's very good in the mirror. Like the best thing to do to Warbler is Gamma. There's not you gotta basically force them into putting into a tri-play after you Gamma them. So that's pretty cool. Nib is not great in the mirror by itself,
Yeah.
but Nib plus any other hand trap is pretty good.
Yes, yeah. Makes
So
sense.
it just evens out, and this card is good into PK, it's good into Dry Turns, good into Dragons. You needed something that like you can side into everything.
Yeah.
I think it's like way better than Lance in the mirror for example, because that was just works at least. Like it does something.
Yeah.
And going first is very good. It's another thing because there's like from the amount of cards I'm playing, I don't have enough cards to decide to go first. Like you're gonna see, there's no judgment. There's like one order only, and there's like a lot of non-engine. So you need like good hand traps to go first. So like you get Dark Ruler, but then you get Nib, and you play next turn.
Yeah, I get you.
So this is pretty good. It's just annoying it conflicts with Warbler. It comes there from time to time, but just hope it doesn't, I guess.
Just be better than bro.
I mean, you can still play like with Try. It's not the end of the world, but it's not a cool conflict. It's one of the reasons I don't like maining Nib. It's also just not creating every matchup, right? Like draw at least beats the invoke deck, while Nib is really bad in chat. And then for back row, it's like Reboot to Storm. And so this 3, and then there's like the main deck Cosmic as for the 4th.
Yeah.
Like it was 3 Storm before, but I kind of wanted to play Order, so the Cosmic's in the main. So basically like 4 back row cards. I think Storm is just better because this list had mine for PK. Is it on camera?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
about.
Just about my gold rare Mystic Mines.
Gold Rare Mystic Mine. He loves it.
Yeah. So it had mine for PK, so you don't need to decide like Cosmic into PK. So I think this was fine. It was better because it's like way better in Sword Soul. And especially for playing mine, like mine Storm works well together. So it's just those. It's just like, I guess the trap decks you'd rather just draw Storm than Cosmic. Cosmic's too low impact. You need something that you draw and like win. Just press the win button.
The math adds up.
Yeah, and then 3 mine.
3 gold rare
Mystic Mine. Mystic Mine people in gold just feels better. It was good. It's very good in the mirror, especially because everyone plays Harpy's Featherstorm.
It feels just so good in most matchups right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like
yeah, it's good in Swords, so it's good into PK. I felt weird because like I wasn't playing this because I wasn't playing Board Breakers, but even like if you hand trap them and then you mine them, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like it kind of works like a second piece of things. Worst case, it trades like 1 for 1 with like Sword Soul, which is not bad for this deck. Like it's basically like if you're chalicing one of the monsters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a win button. People don't respect this card.
Yeah.
And people playing Featherstorm over Anti-Spell and over... I mean, these people play Order, but like over Featherstorm over Anti-Spell or Judgment makes this card a lot better. Because like you can bait Featherstorm, then you mine them, then like you crash. And this deck just like gets to make Zeus. And in the mirror, it's pretty cool because like they always have like 2 monsters because of Simorg, because they can link Simorg off.
Really, yeah.
So you basically just get to like make Zeus, and they can't like get to one monster, so you can just chill on Zeus.
Yeah.
Through Storm, then you Zeus them next turn and you kill them.
Yeah.
So this is pretty good. And then 1 Order and 1 Oath.
Your favorite card?
Oh, I hate this card. Never works. Literally never. I didn't resolve. The one time I resolved this card, you know what I did? I targeted my Salamangreat Almirage.
I didn't realize it was just Almirage, bro. That's nice.
Just summon a Cobalt. That's like that's all my Oath did because I drew it, of course. I never use the Grave Effect. I don't know. I think everyone's playing hand traps. Like you never get to resolve, and the Oath combo is so risky into Imperm.
Yeah.
So I don't
rather play around the hand traps, right?
I don't even know if it's worth playing. Like I feel like win when people Dark Ruler me. It's just good if like everyone's on a lot of board breakers and no hand traps, but it's very hard to make the full Oath board through any hand trap.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
So I don't know. I don't like this. I wanted Order. I mean, Order than the fact it's Order.
Insane. Yeah.
It's just because like I going first out to Mystic Mine, that's not as hell to set up as this.
Yeah.
Because if you get mined, it's something that you can like set, activate, and kill them. Compared to Oath, which is kind of blatant, like, oh, well, end phase, discard Oath. Now I have a Beast Warrior, a Winged Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... but yeah, Order was very good. I kept drawing Order today. I was talented.
Yeah.
Then for the extra deck, I play True Recital. Most people are playing Chiga.
Yeah.
I think it's like the 15th card in this extra deck.
But you got like the 1 flex spot, right?
Yeah, it's like the 1 flex spot. It's like this or Apollo. I like Third Recital. I don't know, it just feels comfortable. I'm gonna try some other things over this, but this is good. It's come up like a decent amount of times.
Yeah. No, I like it. I think.
Yeah. And this card's so cool. Just killing Recital Starling is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
Nah, is making a 1500 Almirage, which is just the best thing ever.
1500 Almirage.
Bro, I made this like 12, and then his Monk of the 10, he couldn't out it, so it was my follow-up for next turn.
You're broken.
It was sick.
You're actually just broken.
Imagine, like, I had Recital Starling and a 4 Material Zeus. He had 1 Vishuddha, and I knew that I was in hand. So, I just let him bounce the Zeus because he couldn't outmove Recito Starling. The Recito Starling could search an Nervo for next turn. It was so funny. And Sam Blue and Nightingale.
Yep.
Why?
Broken birds.
Why is this card not once per turn? Like, someone forgot it.
I know.
It's so good because I don't need to think. Like, they summon, I bounce, they summon, I bounce, they summon, I bounce, they summon, I bounce.
And they scoop.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to think, you just click buttons. It's like, you play like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro AI with Unseven on the field. And this card is very cool. You can do a lot of very cool OTKs. I did an Ensemble for like 10k or something today. Because you can do like 2 barrels under it. So you can do like a 6 material with 2 barrels and it's like insane damage. It's pretty cool. This card is also good in time, if you get time. Because you can just summon this in defense and you don't take damage for the turn. Downer Zeus.
Weird.
F0, small F0. Didn't come up today, but my favorite thing ever is this against Live Twin.
Oh, when you take it and you crash, right?
Yeah, because they summon the 2 link monsters with the same attack, so you summon this dude, you attack each one of them, you take, then you crash them. Then you make this one on top. It's just funny.
And you get the value.
Yeah, this card sometimes come up, but this is very good, especially because Sword Soul has a very hard time outing this card.
Yes, very hard.
So, and it crashes with Baron.
Yeah.
So like, if you just make this, which you should always make in defense by the way, even if it doesn't die by battle, because it's just hard, like it's less damaging the Mehor and it's better in Thunderies. But against Sword Soul, yeah, because if Thunder, if they summon Ampan, it doesn't defense is live and it doesn't die by battle anyway. So yeah, against Sword Soul, this card's very very good. They have a very hard time. Like you gotta like go into box each other. And then Almirage for the because all my plays always start with normal Cobalt, make Almirage special cannery. Every time.
Every single time.
Chushurag. So some people are playing 1. I think you just need 2. Shurag's just good. Like it's under push for turn 3. It allows you to use like 1 like more freely turn 1 and still have 1 for turn 3. And it's just like big, like to kill people under nib, which is cool. Then 1 Ferjat, I don't know.
Yep.
This card. It just draws Imperial Order. It's its subtext. DDL and Simorg.
Yep.
Oh, this card was insane today. It was like just a game, like he had blackouts, but I had like 4 monsters under this. So he couldn't target anything. And then like my Nervo, someone a Shurag like here.
Bro, this card's out. You can't have this card in Sword Soul either, right?
You can't like because you need to use like the battle phase to clear the Robin a lot.
Yeah, so then if you get to
this card,
2, you just can't out
this card's just staying there, and then like
you have to 10-yi, also called Berserker Banish it.
You got like Berserker, but like it's so hard to. But then it still triggers.
Yeah, it still triggers. So it's like it's even worse. Like, it's actually just worse.
This is the thing. Like even if you do like a half board, it's very hard for that extra break it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think that was it for the list. Let's shout out to we need to buy Tub Spreadsheet.
Tub Spreadsheet.
Important. Get him out of Chile. Yeah. Shout out to everyone in WAF. Shout out to all the guys for the weekend. Regional season being back is very cool.
Yep.
And yeah, had a fun time playing a regional. Guys for tomorrow. Hopefully we can win tomorrow as well. And
we got mountain of stuff.
This is the most bizarre pricing
it was so weird.
I've ever had. If anyone wants an outdoor
playmat by Dragon Shield.
Shout out to Dragon Shield for the pricing.
Totally not sponsored.
Actually not sponsored.
Actually not sponsored,
this questionable binder.
Questionable binder.
And this weird deck box.
Weird deck box.
Yeah,
it's not bad though. It's cool.
Nah, it kind of goes like this, you know, like.
Just vibing.
Yeah.
Better than the Konami one.
Yeah, no, this one stays sealed. This one's going to trade group when I finish this.
Trade group, yes.
But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll probably do like a bird combo video at some point.
Yes, yeah.
Because those get good views and that's good ad revenue.
And we don't know what we're doing with birds, so I need a reference point. And so does Sam. And we'll see you